salah is something that's compulsory upon you, right? It's fard upon you. Because I want you to understand something. Like, I don't really like bash like it's compulsory, you have to do it. The reason why I want to understand that is because alongside salah being compulsory, I want you to understand another statement of Allah, which is that Allah does not burden a soul with more than what it can handle. Okay, so you've got Allah saying, listen, I am not going to make you do more than what you can handle as a soul, right? And at the same time, Allah saying, you got to pray. Okay, now let me ask you a question. When it comes to zakah, if I don't have enough money, do I need to pay zakah? The answer is no. If you don't have enough money, you don't need to pay zakah. Okay, what about Hajj? Like, if I don't have the money for Hajj, do I need to go to Hajj? No, you don't need to go to Hajj. Okay, what about fasting? If I'm not well enough to go and fast, do I need to fast? No, I don't. So we're saying, like, out of the 5 pillars, like, take zakah out, take Hajj out, right? Take fasting out. You're left with 2, which is a shahada, which is like, obviously you say that and you believe that. You're left with salah. Okay, so all these things, like, if you're not well, if you don't have money, no problem. What about salah? What if I don't feel good? If I'm ill, you still got to pray. What if I'm in a difficult situation? You still got to pray. What if I got an exam? You still got to pray. What if I'm operating on someone? You still got to pray. Like, there is no excuse to miss salah at all. No excuse for it, right? And so this is something I want you to understand, because once you understand this, you start to realize the gravity of salah. Like, why would Allah make this thing compulsory upon every single human being ever created? Why would Allah make it compulsory on them, right? Allah doesn't need your prayer. Allah doesn't need my prayer. It's not like Allah earns anything from it. So who is it for? The truth is that the salah, the prayer, is for our benefit. It doesn't benefit Allah in that way, right? It benefits us. Like, if Allah said, right, you don't need to pray for the whole of your life. Allah says, right, no prayer. Don't worry, you don't need to pray. You're going to go Jannah anyway. Like, who do you think it would affect in their life? Like, it would affect us, right? The harm would be from us, that we never get to connect with Allah. And you know, the reason why it's so important is because salah is your communication with Allah, right? And the quality of your relationship is defined by the quality of your communication. So imagine I said to you right now, if I said to you, me and my dad, we never ever talk. I never speak to him, or I refuse to speak to him. Like, how would you describe that relationship? You probably say it's terrible, right? What if I said to you, I speak to my dad every single day, no matter what? How do you describe that relationship? Maybe you say it's a good relationship, right? So think about that now. What about you? Like, how do you talk to Allah? Like, you're saying to me that, you know, I don't talk to Allah at all. Well, maybe that relationship with Allah is not so great. But what if you actually listened and you prayed 5 times a day? Like, how would your relationship with Allah be much better? What if you prayed and you communicated in a really great way with khushu and all this stuff? What would it mean? It would be even better, right? So what I would say is that, firstly, it's about the mindset of salah. Like, it's about understanding what is salah, what does it mean, and then realizing that it's only a benefit for us. Do not see it as an obligation, even though you should do it like an obligation. Like, you do it literally religiously, no matter what, you always do it, right? Even if there's nowhere to pray, you find a place and you pray, right? So do it like that, but remember that it's a obligation to benefit you, to benefit your heart, to benefit your akhirah. So the salah is nothing but total benefit for you, right? And this is the place to go and, like, dump your problems. Literally, like, just drop all your problems in the sujood, give them to Allah, and let Allah handle it, right? So I would say that definitely do that. Also, you can watch motivational videos, right? Obviously, Muslim Mastery has some. There's also other channels out there. Go and learn about salah. Like, what are the blessings of salah? What's the benefits of salah? The way it kind of purifies you and stuff. And if you keep filling your mind with something, like, you start to like it eventually. So if you keep filling your mind about great things about salah, you know, you're going to start thinking differently about salah. When you start thinking differently about it, you'll find that you actually, you know, your actions change.